రిక్వెస్ట్ చేయాలి.
మనకి ఉన్న వాటితో వచ్చేసింది అనుకోండి, ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ బర్త్ అన్ని కావాలి కదా.
అడిగితే ఇచ్చేస్తుంది అమ్మాయి. నువ్వు రిక్వెస్ట్ ఫర్ హారోస్కోప్ పెడితే ఇచ్చేస్తుంది.
అదే మన మధ్యాహ్నం క్లాస్ అవన్నీ
Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. How was yesterday's exam? Hello? How was yesterday's exam? Sir, we have about 17 questions that appeared from the topic called metallurgy in the 2019 IIT online papers. So we need to look at these questions whether we can solve them. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
Ore that contain both copper and iron. The option dolomite. The option malachite. C option copper pyrites. D option azurite. Can you say
Copper
what?
pyrite. Option C.
Because dolomite is what CaCO3.MgCO3. Malachite is CuCO3.CuOH taken twice. Azurite is 2CuCO3.CuOH taken twice. Copper pyrite is CuCO3. So somebody wants me to wait. Okay. Why, sir? Saman Numair Shohar Wardi. He wants me to wait. Why, sir? Hello?
By mistake, sir.
Oh. So first question we have answered. Question number 2, look at this graph. I do one thing. I take photo of it and upload it. Yep. So it's all time waste. Just let people join. In the meanwhile, I'll take a photo of it. Hello? Allow me 1 minute time. I will scan one document and upload it and you will be answering. Otherwise, you will be wasting time.
Okay.
I could have done this a little earlier.
Oh, okay.
Sir, this is S41.
Sir, this is a document related to 2019 IIT exam. Yep. Yep. Now we have two documents which you received. Yep. Yes, I have these two documents. Yes, sir, we are ready. I think people also have joined. Now, I am sharing the screen. Sir, can you see this? This is a Ellingham diagram that is showing what is the correct statement regarding given Ellingham diagram. Look at this. On the top, you have copper plus oxygen gives copper oxide. And which diagram is, which statement is correct? You have to read it carefully and arrive at the answer. Sir, which statement is correct, sir? At 500 degrees centigrade, coke can be used for the extraction of zinc from ZnO. Is it true?
False.
Perfect. At 1400 degrees centigrade, aluminum can be used for the extraction of zinc from ZnO. Is that fine?
Yes,
Yes,
sir. True.
true, sir.
So your answer is B and you got 4 marks. This is on 9th January, second shift. Hall-Héroult process is given by. What is Hall-Héroult process, sir?
B,
It is a
sir.
process to get aluminum. Actually, first originally you get aluminum oxide concentrated by levigation. That is, you will be treating with water containing NaOH. Only aluminum dissolves as NaAlOH taken 4 times. Then that is taken out and bubbled with the carbon dioxide. Aluminum gets precipitated. That on strong heating gives Al2O3. And then from that Al2O3, in theory, you can heat it with carbon to get aluminum. Hall-Héroult process aims to get aluminum. In the given 4 options, there is only one process related to extraction of aluminum, so it must be B. Though we are not using this. We use actually electrolytic method to extract aluminum. Now, question number 181, you can see. The electrolytes usually used in the electroplating of gold and silver respectively. What they are, sir?
Yes, sir.
Electroplating means coating cheaper metals with gold or silver. For electroplating a metal, usually you will take soluble form of the metal. And in what form the gold and silver are soluble? They are soluble as their cyanide complexes, because you know in their extraction also, if you recollect, you dissolve gold and silver by bubbling oxygen into KCN containing water. 1248 reaction. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
1248
Yes, sir.
reaction, you will be taking potassium cyanide and dissolving in water. You will be adding ore containing gold or silver. You will be bubbling oxygen, and the reaction is 1248. 1 mole of oxygen, 2 moles of water, 4 moles of metal ions, and 8 moles of what?
Cyanide minus.
Cyanide.
Please recollect. I think you are not remembering it properly. Please recollect. What is that reaction?
Sir, what
You
is
want me to show in
electroplating?
your textbook? This is so
Yes.
important. Should we see your textbook?
Sir, what is electroplating?
Excuse me, sir. What
Sir,
is your
what is
doubt?
Sir, what is
What is?
electroplating? What is
Electroplating is a method of coating cheaper metals with gold. If you have, say, copper, you want to plate it with gold, that is called electroplating. If you want to go for electroplating, you need to take the metal, say you want to make a copper chain and coat it with gold. You take that copper chain as cathode, and you take gold cyanide solution as electrolyte. You put pure gold rod as anode and pass current. Then the gold anode dissolves and gets deposited on the cathode. Your ornament should be always cathode. This is your, I have given you a big exercise. I don't know whether you have done it or not. Have you done the metallurgy? There's a lot of time I wanted you to try. This is a cheap lesson. The NCERT book they gave, my NCERT book content is also simple. Yeah. I gave it as a name 1248 reaction. 1 mole of oxygen, 2 moles of water, 4 moles of metal in question, 8 moles of cyanide. So the silver and gold are water soluble as their cyanides. Once you have the water soluble cyanide, take it out. Sprinkle zinc so that zinc will take the cyanide, become a complex and dissolves, metal gets precipitated. We have discussed this a number of times. You don't remember it?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Are you seeing the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is a question, I think first question you answered clearly about the ore that contain copper and iron, that is copper pyrites. Second question you answered that at 1400 degrees centigrade, aluminum can be used for the extraction of zinc, because we remember anything that is there in bottom will go forward, anything in top will come backward. So aluminum is there in bottom, it can go forward to give aluminum oxide when treated with zinc oxide. At 1400 we have seen it. Hall-Hérold process is related to aluminum, and you can readily identify it as extraction of aluminum from option number B. And the electrolyte usually uses electroplating gold. Costly metals are usually coated over cheaper metal articles. So they are called gold plated. For gold plating, usually we use soluble form of gold and silver as their cyanide complexes. 182,
Yes.
can you match the column A with column B? Obviously, siderite is what, sir? Iron carbonate, FeCO3.
FeCO.
And kaolinite is basic aluminum silicate. Basic aluminum silicate means Al2OH taken 4 times, Si2O5.
Sir, option C.
And malachite is basic copper carbonate, CuCO3 dot CuOH taken twice. Calamine is zinc carbonate. You should know
ZnCO3.
clearly, siderite is iron carbonate. Kaolinite is basic aluminosilicate, that is Al2OH 4 times and Si2O5 together. And malachite is a basic copper carbonate, CuCO3 dot CuOH taken twice. Calamine is zinc carbonate. So you can match. The right option is C. So 183rd question, the reaction that does not define calcination.
Option A.
Calcination is a process of heating more in the absence of air. So A is roasting, not calcination. If you are using oxygen, it will become roasting. Are we clear about this question, sir?
Yes, sir, clear.
Look
Yes.
at this. The pair that does not require calcination. Can you say the answer, sir?
C, sir.
Obviously, the purpose of calcination or roasting is to get oxide ores. The purpose of marriage is to produce children. If a lady has 10 children, do you think she needs marriage again?
No, sir.
No, sir.
There can be crazy ladies, I don't know, but mostly no. Looking at the purpose of calcination is to convert the metal into its oxide. It is already oxide, zinc oxide, MgO, no need of calcination. With respect to ore, Ellingham diagram helps to predict what, sir?
Thermal reduction.
Reduction.
Do we remember that Ellingham diagram is a diagram showing the variation in delta G value with temperature for reactions of different elements with 1 mole of oxygen. In Ellingham diagram, bottom fellow can act as a reducing agent so that the bottom fellow can become its oxide. The top oxide, which can be reduced by bottom element. The Mons process is used for what, sir?
Purification of nickel.
Yeah, nickel is converted to nickel tetracarbonyl and then that is decomposed. Whereas one Oracle method is for zirconium and titanium. Okay, sir, the ore that contains the metal in the form of fluoride. Can you identify?
Right.
Yes, sir. What is the option you have?
Cryolite.
Cryolite is Na3AlF6. It can be said to be 3NaF.AlF3 or Na3AlF6. Whereas your sphalerite is zinc sulfide, calamine is zinc carbonate, bauxite is Al2O3X2H2O. In the NCERT book, they gave slightly different formula. Do you remember that, sir?
Yes.
Assertion for the extraction of iron hematite ore is used. Hematite is carbonate ore of iron. What do you think the answer is, sir?
Yes, sir.
Only
Sir?
assertion is correct.
Option B, only assertion is correct.
Only assertion is right. The iron carbonate FeCO3 is siderite. Your hematite is Fe2O3. Magnetite is Fe3O4. Fool's gold is FeS2. I think you should know that. Question
Yes.
number 191. Question number 191. Can you see what is the answer?
Option D, sir.
The question is for tin because it has lower melting point. Zone refining is for titanium and zirconium. Gallium and germanium. And Mons process is
Nickel.
for nickel. One Oracle method is for
Zirconium,
and
titanium.
Perfect. So These are the questions, and some more are there. Let me take one more. Up to 191 we have taken. No? Zone refining process is used for refining titanium. True or false? Hello? They gave 4 statements. You have to identify true or false. Can I read these statements?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes,
First
sir. Yes, sir.
statement is zone refining process is used for refining titanium. True or
False.
false?
False, sir. False.
False.
Zone refining is used for refining germanium, gallium, etc. So it is false. Zincite is a carbonate ore. True or false?
False.
Zincite is ZnO. So statement is false. Aniline is used for as a froth stabilizer. True or false?
True,
True.
sir.
Aniline is used as a froth stabilizer is true. Sodium cyanide cannot be used in the metallurgy of silver. True or false?
False.
False, sir.
False.
False.
Because we do use cyanide because silver cyanide is soluble. So you could answer it correctly. Look at the last 2 questions that appeared in 2019. I will take a snapshot to save our time. Yes, it is over. Hello, are you able to see the screen, sir? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Are you seeing this question, sir? The idea of froth flotation method came from a person. Can you see the question? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No.
Option
What is
D.
the answer, sir?
D, sir.
See, this is 12th April first shift question. From this, it is very clear. They are asking only from NCERT. See, if you love and respect your mother, you have respected all the women in the world. And you have prayed all the gods in the world. As simple as that. Okay? Therefore, you have to know how to respect the NCERT. That is my message. 194, the correct statement is, what is the correct statement, sir, for 94? The blistered appearance of copper during the metallurgical process is due to evolution of CO2 is wrong. It is due to evolution of SO2. Leaching of bauxite using concentrated NaOH solution gives sodium aluminate and the sodium silicate. True. Because it will be like NaAlOH taken 4 times. Right? Hello. B statement is right.
Yes.
See, the Hall Herald process is used for the production of aluminum and iron. Iron is not produced by Hall Herald. Only aluminum is produced. Pig iron is obtained from cast iron is wrong because pig iron has more carbon content. Cast iron is having less carbon content. Therefore, cast iron is made from pig iron and pig iron is not made from cast iron. Okay, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So right statement is here B. These are the 17 questions that appeared from metallurgy in 2019. And this question is extra. Isotope of hydrogen or what are the isotopes of hydrogen? Can you recollect?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Protium,
Protium,
deuterium, tritium.
deuterium, tritium.
See, what a silly question, man. 9th January, first shift, second shift were really easy. The temporary hardness of water is due to hello.
Calcium bicarbonate.
Always temporary hardness is caused by bicarbonates. Permanent hardness is caused by chloride, sulfate of calcium, magnesium, and iron. Notice, sodium sulfate never causes hardness. Sodium chloride never causes hardness. Sodium potassium salts can never cause hardness. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Question number 197, the chemical nature of hydrogen peroxide is. What is the nature of hydrogen peroxide means? It is an oxidizing agent as well as
Reducing agent in both
reducing.
acidic and basic.
It is a weak acid and a good bleach. So these are the questions from a topic called metallurgy. Now we are going to look at P block elements. In P block elements, we are going to see what questions appeared in 2019 all sessions. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Sir, this weekend I want to focus on chapters which we have covered. I want you to read them again and again using NCERT. I want you to read every line again and again NCERT. Other material is only for practice. After reading the book, the practice material is to be used for practicing questions. Every day 25, 30 questions you have to do. Because practice makes what?
Perfect.
Man perfect.
Practice makes
Person
even a
perfect.
woman perfect, stupid fellow. Practice makes everyone perfect. Whether it is a man, woman, or otherwise. You got
Yes,
it, my
sir.
dear? Will you please practice for my request? I always request you to what? Practice. So, P block elements. This time in P block elements, I am covering first year P block elements, second year P block elements, because P block elements are P block elements. We can't discriminate between them. Okay. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
We'll try to look at the questions and answers as quickly as we can. Just I'm scanning while talking to you. Actually, I'm sorry, I could have done this work yesterday. Actually, I planned of starting a new chapter, then I changed my mind. I thought of starting a new chapter today, but I was scared of if, unless you got thorough knowledge of topics we covered, there is no point in. Yes. Are you seeing the screen, sir?
Yes.
Hello? Now, P block elements 13 to 14 group. What is the question number 227 answer, sir?
Inert pair effect.
Oh, you got 4 marks. Everybody identified? This fellow has taken less than 20 seconds to answer. Aluminum usually +3, but in contact, salium exists in +1 and +3 states, mainly +1. It is due to inert pair effect. Very good. Question number 228.
All are correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, they have high thermal stability and low dielectric constant. The statement is worth observing. Please look at the textbook. The silicones have high thermal stability and high dielectric constant, right? So for 228, what is the correct answer, sir?
D.
Yeah. This is a bit typical question. You know what are silicones? Compounds of general formula R2SiO. They are made by the hydrolysis of dialkyl dichlorosilane. Dialkyl dichlorosilane on hydrolysis gives polymers. If you take monoalkyl trichlorosilane, that fellow on hydrolysis will give branched silicones. Dichlorodialkyl silane on hydrolysis gives linear chains. These chains are polymers with hydrophobic character. They are repelled by water. They are biocompatible. Of course, they are biocompatible, cannot cause harm to living organisms. And they have high thermal stability and high dielectric constant. They are resistant to oxidation and chemical attack, and they can be used as greases that can stand high temperature. That is about silicones, that is important. 229. Can you say answer?
D, sir.
For 229, obviously answer is D, that there are 2 center 2 electron bonds, 4 in the terminal BH bonds, and 3 center 2 electron bonds are bridging. They lie in different planes. Therefore, B2H6 is a non-planar, non-linear molecule where boron is sp3 hybridized. The terminal BH bonds are ordinary bonds. The bridge BH bonds are 3 center 2 electron banana bonds, if you remember. 230, can you answer?
CCl4,
D,
sir.
sir. CCl.
For 230, answer is donkey. CCl4 cannot be hydrolyzed because carbon cannot expand its covalency beyond 4 as it does not have empty d orbitals. Tin, lead, silicon, all these fellows can expand their covalence beyond 4. They can form SnH2O6 times, PbH2O6 times, SiH2O6 times complexes because they all have empty d orbitals. They all undergo hydrolysis. Do we understand this, sir? Hello?
Yes.
If I am going fast, you have to stop me and ask me to repeat. The relative stability of +1 state of 13th group elements follows which order?
B.
Answer is
Answer is B, sir.
B for Bombay. Aluminum is less than gallium is less than indium is less than thallium. Thallium has highest ability to show low oxidation state because of inert pair effect. Go to next question, sir.
CH4, sir.
Sir? See, identify the answer properly after considering. Sir, boron is 13th group, aluminum is 13th group, silicon is 14th group, gallium is 13th group. Only 13th group elements have 3 electrons in the valence shell. They make electron deficient molecules. Even BeCl2 is electron deficient. Obviously, which is not electron efficient, sir?
CH4.
SiH.
That is C option. Can you see it?
Yes.
sir.
Next question, please.
Carbon.
Option A, sir.
P5 bonding ability is highest for anti-carbon. That's why carbon makes so many compounds. There are 4 important reasons why carbon makes so many compounds. Its valency is higher, like 4. It has ability to make P5 bonds, and CC bond is stronger when compared with other bonds of similar nature. So on. Question number 234.
Lead.
Because a metal, it won't show. Next question.
B2O3, H3BO3.
Diborane reacts independently with oxygen and H2O to produce. Sir, what is the answer to 235?
B, sir.
B.
When a diborane reacts with oxygen, it gives B2O and 3H2O. When diborane reacts with 6 moles of water, you will be getting boric acid H3BO3 and hydrogen. So diborane reacts independently with oxygen and water to produce first B2O3, second H3BO3. H3BO3 is called boric acid. It is an acid, it won't give H+, instead it will take OH- from water. So it is a weak acid used to wash ice. Boric acid is also used on carom board. Answer to question number 235 is B. B for Bob. Question number 236, can you say answer? Yes, sir. What is the answer to question number 236? C60, an allotropic form of carbon, is called Buckminster fullerene. Buckminster fullerene has 20 hexagons and dozen pentagons. It has a buckyball-like structure. Can you go to the next question? The amorphous form of silica. Silica can exist in crystalline form and also like amorphous form. Amorphous form of silica is called agate, onyx, and jasper. What answer they give? Kiesel gur is a one amorphous form of silica. Silica, Kiesel gur, it is having fine holes. These are the Kiesel stones. If you throw in water, they float on water. Kiesel gur stones was used by Rama to construct a bridge over the ocean. If you go to that part of India, you can see these Kiesel gur stones. Kanyakumari side. Next question. Can you identify question number 238? Hello? The correct statement among 1 to 3 regarding group 13 elements are: boron trioxide is acidic, oxide of aluminum and gallium are amphoteric, oxide of iridium and gallium basic. What statements are correct, sir?
All
Sir?
three are correct.
All three are correct.
That is A option is right. Next. The correct order of catenation is C.
B, sir.
B, sir, B.
Why anybody should have doubt on that? B is the answer. Question number 240, please. Just a way answer. Answer to question number 240 is auntie. Question number 241. Hello. (241). Please remember, it is a very important question that NCH3 taken 3 times is a trimethyl ammonia and NSiH3 taken 3 times is tricylyl ammonia. Though both look alike, in NCH3 taken thrice trimethyl ammonia, the lone pair of electron is free, not involved in any d5p5 bonding. Therefore, trimethyl ammonia is more basic. In tricylyl ammonia, the lone pair of electrons on nitrogen are involved in resonance with the d electrons of silicon. Silicon has empty